Hey guys, welcome back to my channel again, and it's with another episode of Rise of Civilization, and this is Kingdom 13. So I'm at Kingdom 13 where I have started my first gameplay. Still I play very little. I just come here, gather, and just go. Do nothing extra. So here it is. I'm just here to show you the sneak peek about the new update, the biggest update ever the Rise of Civilization have ever done, the Alliance Battleground and Kingdom versus Kingdom. So here from Kingdom 1 to 1 to 16 you have access. So I'm at 13, so I can obviously do, but I'm not going to participate here because my friends are more powerful. They are playing constantly, so they're more powerful. That's why I have not going to participate in it, but I can show you how it is going to. So you have to register here. You're only the officer or rank 4 people can register here. So yeah, let me tell you, this is called standing. This will this is the, here you can see your opponent, actually the from another kingdom alliance. You can see his description here, and this is manage army, means only 30 participants can participate in it, and the most powerful people are going to participate here, as you can see. And I am not going to participate here because really I don't have much power, and I have all commanders here. Still I don't play here daily. I just come here to say hi to my friends and just go off after that. So rule is this is the general. You can read it when this arc of Osiris is going to land on your kingdom. So here it is. And the story begins with the murder of the Lord of Silence, Osiris, at the hand of his covetous brother Seth. And I don't know the background, but it is kind of Egyptian god, is something like that. So yeah, and to ensure that Osiris would never return, Seth sealed his body in a coffin and threw it into the Nile. Set, the wife of Osiris, transformed herself into a bird and flew across Egypt, searching desperately for her husband's body. As much hardship, Set found what she was seeking. She constructed a temple in which she placed the Ark of Osiris. Began preparing the reincarnation ritual that would restore him to life. Overcome with fury, Seth assembled a mighty army to siege the Ark and put an end to Seth's plan. So yeah, that's kind of, so you each kingdom alliance governor who are going to participate. So they are going to divide it in two, Seth and Seth. Yeah, Seth, and they will fight and do something. So match, here's the gameplay. So matchmaking system will pair alliance of comparable strength. Once pair alliance will enter a new map to participate in the battle. Alliance points and individual points are awarded for the first occupation and continuous occupation of structures of the map. To be considered occupied, a structure must be captured and held for a period of time, like we do for Sanctum the first capture. As you know, the gate pass like that. Occupy structure will have changed to the color of occupying alliance. A massive amount of points are awarded for successfully escorting the Ark of Osiris to its correct destination. Oh, so you have to escort that Ark of Osiris to the temple, I guess, and the battle will rage until the countdown timer reaches 0. I think it is going to be for 1 hour every battle. Then alliance with the most point will be declared the winner. Prizes will be automatically awarded according to the result of the battle and the individual score. So you have to register. So only alliance top 20 in the kingdom for alliance power is going to get chance to fight for the battle, and by the leaders and titled officers. So yeah, obviously warlord, envoy, counselor and saint can appoint you, other officer cannot. So governor who join an alliance after that alliance has registered for aircraft Osiris battleground cannot be selected as combatants and will not receive corresponding rewards. When registration closes, the list of combatants will be locked and no further changes will be allowed. So this means you cannot probably leave the alliance also. So manage army means only 30 participants can participate in the battle. The entering the battleground. So Arc of Osiris battle takes place on a new map separated from rest of the kingdom, which should be. Once battleground open, governors will need to ensure that all of their troops have returned to city, no wounded troops are in the hospital, and their city isn't in a war frenzy state. Oh, wow. The battle upon entering battleground. This means you cannot do battle, and do not worry about this battleground while you are fighting in this portal. Other cannot attack your base because you will have the peace shield, I suspect. So there is battle phase, 3 period. First period you have to obelisk an outpost, the unshielded. Second period all remaining structure are unshielded. Third period arc of Osiris appears. So yeah, and during preparation phase you cannot teleport occupy structure. So like it's like you have to, your friends have to come some at location, and that will be preparation phase. So you cannot teleport structure, you cannot do anything but to gather there, and then this battle will begin and it will go on in 3 phases. So there is some structure. This is the Ark of Osiris. The Temple of Osiris is located at the center of battleground. Wow. The two opposing alliances may begin battling for control of this temple, and successfully escorting the Ark to any structure not occupied by enemy forces will award a massive amount of points, which is pretty good. And following each successful escort, the Ark will reappear at the temple summit after a short period of time. The number of points awarded for the next escort will increase. So uh, so that's mean you have to be separated in two groups, like the front line is going to defend, and some people from behind will escort that into other location. Is it gonna be? I cannot tell you until this is going to happen in 2 or 3 days. So still I'm confused about that. So how does it is it going to be? So yeah, the next structure is Shrine of Life. The mother, this is the Shrine of Life. The mother goddess lest blesses and protects all brave souls who enter a shrine. Wow, this is like shrine capture also. Yeah, and capture the structure to increase hospital healing speed of all alliance combatants, which is pretty good. This is the shrine of war, and yeah, so I don't know, to heal your troops they are going to use resource or not. I hope there is no resource, but yeah, that's a pretty bad thing that you cannot heal instantly. Perhaps you have to use lots of rush here. Obviously, you have to. And this is the shrine of war. If you achieve this, so it is going to increase the attack and defense of all of your friends. And this is the war camp. So you have the followers of Iset establish war camp. So there will be two war camp from Set and Iset. What is going to be pronounced? I don't know. IACT Iset, Ist, and Set. So yeah, establish war camp on battlefield as basis for their travel weary troops. They will not rest until they have seized control of the Ark of Osiris and resurrected the Lord of Silence. And the war camp from Set is kind of war camp on battlefield, as yeah, same kind of, they seek to disturb asset plans here, and guarantees its internal dominion over the two lands. Yeah, that is great. So I think this two war camp is going to be in front, and from here you are going to do the battle. And this is the sky altar. So altars, shrine, wow, this is going to be massive, guys. So what is going to give you the sky altar? So occupy this structure to earn massive amount of points. And as an altar dedicated to Set, the goddess of sky, channeling the infinite power of heavens, this altar pushes back against the ravages of war. Wow, virtually inaccessible. I don't know what is going to do. Sorry, guys. What is going to do this? But they said that this altar must given a serious consideration as part of any battleground strategy. Sorry. And this, wow, lots of structure are here. The next is desert altar, and this is dedicated to Set. So basically this is kind of two opponent. Each opponent have one war camp, one altar. Iset has sky altar and Set has a desert altar. This is going to do same like sky altar, and but he's going to, this desert is going to baptized in the flames of war. Wow. So obelisk, yeah. So at the start of battle, obelisks are the most strategically important structure on the map. Why is it? Once it has been occupied, all alliance combatants will be able to teleport into a circular area, wow, centered around the structure. The alliance who occupies an obelisk for the first time will receive additional 5 teleport chances, and occupy a previously occupied obelisk will grant 2 teleport chances. While occupied obelisks will produce additional teleport chances for their occupying alliance over time. Wow, this is great. So you have to capture this, guys. And this is the caravan led by experienced guide. Caravan, what the hell just happened? Something, something just happened. I don't know. What the hell just happened? So yeah, the next is caravan. The led by experienced guides. Caravan wander through the desert, trading supplies to desperate travelers. So you have to escort them as well. So new governor can earn alliance and individual points by gathering provisions at caravan on the battlefield, which is great. But the provisions might be returned back to the governor war camp. Yeah. So you have to do some gathering from caravan. The next is outpost of set, and the next output of set, which is basically two. So yeah, caravan will be one or multiple, I don't know. For so here your opponent can also arrive, which is bad for you. So yeah, this is the outpost where the located outskirts of the map. The unassuming outposts are like eagle eyes watching over the battle with their penetrating gaze and helping Iset and her army detect potential danger. You occupy this structure to earn small amount of points, and same goes as outpost of set. So opponent will occupy this outpost. So let's talk about the rewards here. Wow. So all alliance member winning alliance of the winning alliance will receive following rewards. Wow. 500 gems to targeted teleport, one 24-hour NS attack, 500 individual credits, level 2 resource pack 100, and 10 dazzling starlight sculpture, which is pretty decent. And for defeated member, don't get upset, you are going to get also 200 gems. Yeah, this reverse, not going to say anything. So yeah, so individual rewards are pretty decent, depending upon your points. Winner will get 2000 gems, and this is for the winning alliance member. 60 minutes of turtle rush, 4 hours of army expansion, and 10 legendary sculpture. Can you imagine it, guys? So you have to collect those points. Remember, you have to collect those points, and same applied for the just half. The defeated alliance will get for same amount of points. They will get half of the rewards, as the rewards is getting by those now winning alliances and other things. So yeah, participants requirement alliance, you have to be in top 20 alliance in the kingdom, which we are, and governor must have city hall level 16 or higher. And battleground rules, there are rules. So there are certain rules, lots of things I have to talk about. So you have to mainly kill enemy troops, capture those structures, escort those structures, and you will get those points. And some teleports you are going to get also during the battlefield. And here's the scoring. once as you can see. So you have to complete escort the Ark of Osiris. For each escorts you are going to get 300 points. For altar 700 fast occupation, and 15 per minute for continuous occupation, so enemy will come to attack your that part, and you have to continuously, you know, occupy that, and you will get 15 for each minute. Outpost is going to give you 8 in individual and 3 per minute. Shrine is going to give 40 in individual and 8 per minute, and obsolescence is 10 for individual and 2 per minute. And so there is 3 caravan, and caravan has level, so 1 2 3. Level 1 is going to give you 150, level 2 225, and level 3 is going to give you 300 points. And this is the kill from defense 10,000 powers equal to 40 points, attack 10,000 powers equal to 80 points, and kill battle 10,000 power equal to 40 points. So yeah, so here you can check out the points also, all they have described here. So do not worry, you will be fine. Hope to see you guys soon. So stay tuned for my next video, and don't forget to comment in the comment section. And if you enjoy this, you can obviously comment in the comment section what you like, what you dislike, and follow up more for the upcoming updates and upcoming information. And till then, see you next time. Bye bye.